today I'm going to be talking about how to prepare for the last 10 nights of Ramadan, which is really important because it could be Laylatul Qadr on any of the last 10 nights. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Although there's evidences to say that it could be on the odd days of 21st, the 23rd, 25th, 27th, 29th, is a possibility that Laylatul Qadr could also fall on the even nights. It could be on any of the last 10 nights. So I'm going to be talking about how you can actually prepare for it. So the Prophet ﷺ used to strive hard in worship during the last 10 nights of Ramadan in a way that he did not strive at any other times. This is reported in Sahih Muslim. So among the things was secluding himself in i'tikaf, which I spoke about in the previous video. So make sure to check that out, as I highly recommend the Sunnah. And he used to seek Laylatul Qadr during this time, which this evidence is in Sahih al-Bukhari. So it was reported that the hadith of Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, that when the last 10 nights of Ramadan came, the Prophet ﷺ would stay up at night, wake his family and gird his loins. Gird his loins means that he basically was preparing himself to worship and strive hard in worship. And it's also, so the evidences about Laylatul Qadr to speak about it is that Hamim, these are the letters that are the miracles of the Quran, but Allah alone knows the meanings. So the Quran that makes things clear, we sent this Quran down on the blessed night, which is the night of Al-Qadr, in the month of Ramadan. Verily we are ever warning mankind that our torment will reach those who disbelieve in our oneness of worship and in our oneness of worship. Therein that night is decreed every matter of ordainment, as a command of this Quran, of the decree of every matter from us. Verily we are ever sending the messengers as a mercy from your Lord. Verily he is the all-hearer, the all-knower. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down the Quran on this night, which the Lord of the worlds has described as blessed. It was reported from the Salaf, including Ibn Abbas and others, that the night on which the Quran was sent down was Laylatul Qadr. It means that the night that everything was decreed is on that night the destiny of all creatures for the coming year is decreed. On that night it is written who will live, who will die, who will be saved, who will be doomed, who will be destined for paradise, who will be destined to be for hell, granted honor. And what is meant by the idea that the destiny of all creatures is written on Laylatul Qadr, this is what it means, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. And it is a night of Qadr, means that it's a night that is venerated because of its special characteristics, and who stays up during the night becomes a man of honor. And these are some of the evidences and the virtues of it, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described it as better than the 1,000 months in the Surah Al-Qadr, which is talking about this specific night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described it as blessed, as he said in Surah Dukhan, verse 3, and we sent down this Quran down on a blessed night. On this night the angels and the spirit, the Ruh, descend. Many angels descend of this night, because it is so blessed, and the angels come down when Allah's blessings and mercies come down, just as they come down when the Quran is recited, and they surround the circles of dhikr. And this night is described as peace, and and it is safe, for the shaitan cannot do any evil or cause any harm. And that is it. And I'll leave you here fi manillah. Wa sallallahu wa barak ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Astaghfirullah. But before I go, the ways to prepare it is to be mentally prepared for it, making sure that the acts of worship that you've been doing, you continue that through these last nights, but doing it even harder, spending even more hours than you did in the first 19 nights. Really going trying to do i'tikaf if you can, but do as much worship as you can. Do as everything that you can in terms of dhikr, reading the Quran, reading extra prayers, night prayers, tahajjud, reading Tarawih, Doha prayer, Salatul Tawbah if you've been sinning, the 2 rakats before when entering the masjid, and just doing as much dhikr and everything you can. And then this way you know, if you're mentally prepared and you have this intention and you continuously strive to do as many good deeds as you can and make the most out of these last 10 nights, then inshallah you wouldn't need to worry, and you know, you will get the reward, and it's better than 1,000 months. And yeah, I'll leave it here. Fi manillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.